Hi, I'm Tim Dodge, and you're watching 2 Minutes with Tim. An IABME member named Donna writes in and asks, many of our insurers have decals on the sides of their trucks and vans showing their company name or showing their advertisements, and she wants to know whether the business auto policy would cover the cost of replacing those decals in the event that the vehicle was damaged. Well, Donna, in my mind, a decal isn't a whole lot different than paint. Once it's on there, it's essentially a permanent part of the auto. So my initial reaction is that yes, it should be covered. If you look at the business auto coverage form, it says that it covers damage to the covered auto and its equipment without going into a whole lot more detail than that. It doesn't define what the term equipment means. If you look at the policy exclusions and the conditions, there don't appear to be any exclusions or limitations that would prevent there from being coverage for decals. So I guess the next step is to go and see what the courts have said about what constitutes equipment of an auto. And essentially, the courts have said that something is equipment if it's permanently attached to the auto or if it's designed or associated for exclusive use with a particular vehicle. So in one court case, the court said that moving equipment in a moving van was part of that van's equipment. It was associated for use with that particular vehicle. On the other hand, a horse trailer that had not been scheduled on a business auto policy, the court said that wasn't part of the equipment of the truck it was attached to because that trailer could have been used with any vehicle. They held similarly in a situation where sales samples were inside a van that was stolen. Those samples could have been moved to any vehicle, and so the court said that's not equipment. So essentially what the court is saying here is something that's permanently attached to the car or something that's associated for use with that car is covered equipment. Certainly decals would fit that notion. Now, an insurance company would be within their rights to add the cost of decaling to the cost new of the vehicle when they're figuring out what the premium is. So you should be prepared to pay a little bit more, but in my opinion, yes, the business auto physical damage coverage should cover the cost of decaling. I'm Tim Dodge, and you've been watching 2 Minutes with Tim.